Whenever you add text to a Power BI report, you want to make sure that it is aligned properly. So today I'm going to show you how to set the alignment using the HTML text styler and the HTML and CSS viewer custom visual. First of all, let's look at what data we have in this report. So in my report, I only have one table which just contains one row with a lot of text. And we want to make sure that this text is aligned properly. So back in the report view, I first of all want to create a measure. So I create a measure and I just call it text. Let's make this a little bit bigger. And I want to have an HTML container. I want to use a div container. And whenever we use HTML, we start with a double quote and then we add the div container. And I want to give a specific style to it. The alignment of the text will be our style. That equals, and then a single quote. The property we want to use is called text align. And let's just start with something simple. Let's just align this left. And then I'm done with the HTML part, and then I want to add some text. Or sorry, I want to add some dynamic text coming from the data model. So basically I need to add a measure. So after the double quote, I need to add an ampersand because now we're switching over to DAX. So my DAX measure would be just selected value, text from the text column. So that's it for now. Let's add the visual, let's add the text, and we can see that right now it is left aligned. Left aligned is actually the default, so even if we get rid of the style here, the text would still be left aligned. So when I just copy this so we can reuse it later and use it without this, it's still left aligned. But let's see what happens when I change this to right. So now the text is aligned right. Maybe let me turn off the tooltip. And so left, right, we also have center. But these three settings we also have with a regular text box. What we don't have with a regular text box is justify. And when I add justify, you can see that now, you know, we have a nice straight line on the left and we also have a nice straight line on the right, which makes the text more appealing to read. Maybe let me add a few things that we need to know about alignment, or in general how HTML behaves when we also change a format setting. In the visual itself, we also have a font formatting setting where we also have the default text alignment, and the default text alignment is only activated if we don't overrule it with HTML. So anything we add in the measure always overrules the settings. Let me show you. So when I say, let's show you with a color. Let's add a color. Let's have a red text. So now my text becomes red, even if I change it to blue. So anything that I have in HTML always overrules the settings. It's the same with justify. It doesn't matter what I do in the settings here, the text will stay justified. But if I get rid of the alignment now, the text will move to the right. The color stays. Okay, now that we're here, let's look at some other HTML text that we could, tags that we could add. So we have the text align, we want this to be justify, we have the color red. What else could we add? We could also say we want a text decoration. For example, we could have it underlined. Or we could also have a font weight to have it bold. So of course there's many more HTML tags we could use. Basically what I wanted to show you is how to have your text justified, because that really makes it easier to read and just simply more appealing. There's more articles in the knowledge base about similar topics, about how to format text, but also there is videos about how to create custom tables or custom KPI cards or all kinds of custom elements using the HTML text styler and the HTML and CSS viewer. So please go take a look at the knowledge base. And very important, to get started with the visual or with the visuals, the easiest way is to download the sample reports. I'm actually going to add a link in the description. Look for an element that is similar to what you want to create, copy the code, paste it into your report, and then just simply make adjustments to the code. Thank you very much for using our visuals. I hope you like them, and please leave a comment below. Thank you very much.